Headlines for this week include commencement for UWL students, 5 heroes honored here on campus, and local college students donate their school supplies. Stay tuned, WMCM's Week in Review is next. Hello, and thanks for watching WMCM's Week in Review. I'm Hayley Dougherty. And I'm Noe Anderson. With summer just around the corner, commencement for UWL students is set for this weekend. 2 graduation ceremonies will take place this Sunday, May 11th, one at 10 in the morning and one at 2 in the afternoon. Both ceremonies will last approximately 2 hours. You do not need to have tickets to attend the ceremony, and there is no limit to the amount of family and friends who can join. Parking is available at the La Crosse Center parking lot, across also with J Street parking ramp. There is also a photo opportunity available for students after the ceremony. Graduates aren't the only ones who are finishing up their careers here at UW La Crosse. The end of the spring semester brings retirement for 3 well-known and loved professors. 2 professors in the microbiology department will be retiring after 61 years of combined service at UWL. Both Dr. Mike Winfrey and Dr. S.N. Rajagopal have been the driving forces of the microbiology department on campus since it split off from biology in 1999. Dr. James Putz from the Communication Studies department will also be retiring this spring after 48 years of service at UWL. We would like to congratulate Dr. Winfrey, Dr. Rajagopal, and Dr. Putz on their many years of success at this university and wish them a happy retirement. Now here's Jenna Moran to tell us about what's going on around campus.
Thanks, Hayley. When 2 UWL community members collapsed from cardiac arrest earlier this year, UWL faculty, staff, and students responded quickly to the emergency and saved their lives. In Centennial Hall on September 20th, faculty member Michelle Pinsel came to the rescue of lecturer David Phipps when he collapsed. Pinsel began CPR before University Police Officer David Pell arrived and assisted with an AED. Phipps was revived and transported to the hospital by paramedics. In Eagle Hall on January 26th, students Eric Shep and Peter Velikanoff aided a former student who collapsed in the hallway while unlocking his door. Officer Leandra Bettine assisted with an AED on the student before paramedics arrived. Pinsel, Pell, Shep, Velikanoff, and Bettine were honored yesterday at a ceremony in the Wardroom Cartwright Center. The 5 were given the Extraordinary Personal Action Award for their courage, quick action, and use of life-saving skills. We're very lucky to have individuals like that on our campus. Jumping ahead to tomorrow, I hope you're ready to laugh. Campus Activities Board is bringing Frangela, one of the most well-known female comedy teams in the country, to entertain UWL starting at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow, Friday, May 9th in Valhalla Cartwright Center. Frances Collier and Angela Shelton have been featured on Oprah's Funniest Stand-Ups in the Country episode, VH1's Best Week Ever, and in the big screen hit He's Just Not That Into You. Best of all, this event is free. For more information, visit CAB's website at uwlax.edu/cab. Now back to you, Hayley.
Thanks, Jenna. With graduation quickly approaching, we wanted to pay tribute to the graduating seniors. Let's take a look.
WMCM has taught me a lot. This semester I'm an executive intern, so I've learned a lot as far as leadership skills. But previous semesters I've learned so much as far as, especially with the TV studio, running cameras, teleprompter, every position like that. But also it teaches you a lot with going out in the community and meeting people, being comfortable interviewing people, working in groups, time management. Really, I've just learned a lot of different skills through being a student in WMCM.
Yeah, I would say it definitely did for the field that I'm going into, especially with if I get this job at the broadcast company in Madison. It's definitely helped me in.
It's going to be really bittersweet graduating from lacrosse because as much as I'm excited to be done with school and, enter the workforce and everything, I still love this city so much and all the friends I've made here, so it'll be very hard leaving all of them.
To all the graduating seniors, thank you and congratulations. Many students have school supplies that go to waste after this semester is over. If you no longer have any need for them, there is a chance to donate. 2 UWL education major students will be collecting new and gently used school supplies to donate to Longfellow Middle School. A box titled Make Your Mark will be located at the front desk of each resident hall and in the hallways of Morris Hall until the 16th. For any questions, please contact Megan Miner at miner.meg@uwlax.edu or Carly Lopez at lopez.carl@uwlax.edu. The Cooley Region Humane Society has many pets in need of a loving home. Here are some of the animals available in this week's edition of Perfect Pets.
Meet Selma. She's a 1-year-old tiger mix that loves to play and adventure. And this little kitty is Topaz. She's a curious kitten that likes to learn and play. Meet Sergio. Though this guy looks like a majestic wolf, this 3-year-old mix is nothing but gentle. And here's Finley. She's a 10-month-old pit bull terrier mix that loves to show off her new tricks and can't wait to have her own home.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the phone number for the Cooley Region Humane Society is 781-4014. Are you a big fan of having fun in the sun? Is there an inner Tiger Woods in you just waiting to come out? Then check out the 15th annual UWL Multicultural Scholarship Outing, Golf Scramble and Yard Games. This event is being held to raise money for scholarships through the Multicultural Student Services Office. The Golf Scramble and Yard Games will be held from 12:30 to 3:30 p.m. on Monday, June 2nd at Pine Creek Golf Course, located on Highway 33 east in La Crescent, Minnesota. Rain or shine, this 9-hole scramble will be in full swing. The yard games will include bocce ball, ladder golf, cube, and bags toss. This event is open to all UWL community members and friends. More information is located on the Multicultural Student Services website. With many people off campus after final exams, the period between spring and fall semesters offers an opportunity to reduce campus energy consumption. To help conserve energy without impacting programs or services, the following actions are recommended: turning off computers, monitors, and printers, unplugging and cleaning used refrigerators, closing shades and blinds during unoccupied periods, and turning off and unplugging all lamps. The key to energy conservation on campus is for everyone to participate. For more energy-saving tips, visit the UWL Sustainability website. This week, we sent out Emily Peck and Cody Holloway to get a closer look on what compassion really means.
Marsha Thompson here with the Compassion Project. Could you tell me a little bit about this project?
Well, it's really the idea, it came from Appleton, and Tim Riley, who's with the Lacrosse Education Foundation, brought it to La Crosse and presented it as a community-wide project. So when I heard him speaking about it, I thought, oh, this would be a great project for UWL. So we started having people interpret the idea of compassion on a 6x6-inch canvas. So everybody was given a 6x6-inch canvas, and the idea was just to take your interpretation of compassion and show it in a visual way. They're from UWL, and they're not only students, they're also faculty members, administration, members of the administration, all ranges of people here at UWL.
So they're not just art students?
Not just art students at all. In fact, some of the most interesting ones have been the non-art students who have never put anything on canvas before.
Have you completed any artworks for the Compassion Project?
I have. I have a few pieces up here, but yeah, amongst everybody else's, yes.
And how many artworks are there?
A little over 500. I think maybe 508 we counted. So.
Wow. And do you have a favorite part about this?
I've liked seeing people take their ideas and put them in a visual form. I'm an art teacher, so I think the power of art really shows up in this project, where people can communicate ideas and emotion and feeling through visual language.
This has been Emily and Cody reporting for WMCM.
Thank you, Cody and Emily. Are you a graduating senior looking for something to do with your family on Saturday night before commencement? Why not head on over to the Center for the Arts to enjoy the spring concert put on by UWL's Chamber Choir. The concert is titled A Duet of Dances and will start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, May 10th in Annette Recital Hall. The Chamber Choir will feature 2 sets of strikingly different choral dances. The first is a German piece by Johann Brahms and features a charming set of love songs all set in 3/4 time. The second set is titled Dance of Death and is an adaptation of a medieval morality play. As these waltzes are arranged for a choir and piano, faculty pianist Mary Tollefson will provide the accompaniment. This entertaining event is free. As finals are around the corner, this week for Campus Insight, we asked students their strategies to relieve stress when studying for finals. Let's hear what they had to say.
Today we went around campus and we interviewed students on stress relieving tactics, and boy were we surprised at some of the answers that we found.
How do you relieve stress during finals week?
Well, I get this little ball here, this little brain guy. I like to squeeze him when I get a little stressed out, you know.
I like to watch lots of episodes of How I Met Your Mother.
I like to make sure that I continue to spend time with my friends and listen to music, because that's really calming for me.
I take a lot of breaks, especially if I've been studying for like 3 hours.
Honestly, I don't really do much. Basically go on Facebook or just sit or sleep. Yeah.
Probably the biggest way I can relieve stress is to wake up maybe an extra half hour early, just kind of get that initial wake up, then maybe do a quick run or a quick lift. That way I get all my kind of juices flowing. And
I work out all the time. Wake up in the morning, work out, and then I feel better about myself. Or if not, I just listen to really calm music.
For WMCM, this has been Troy Brooks, Alex Stoffergen, and Emily Blahetka. Back to you.
Thanks, you guys. And now, here is Seth McNitt with a review of the movie, The Big Lebowski.
Thanks, Noe. When it came time to choose which movie to review for my very last WMCM production ever, it really wasn't a hard decision. There's a movie that all of my friends and I have always unanimously agreed on and the greatness of, in which we can quote at any time without any chance of confusion. And I wanted to shed a little light on one of the greatest movies ever committed to celluloid for our viewers today. And by viewers, I'm mostly referring to groups A, B, and C. Let's hear it. There it is. Let's roll that trailer for The Big Lebowski.
Award-winning writer-director duo, the Coen brothers, comes the #1 cult film of all time for the first time ever on Blu-ray.
I could find this Lebowski guy.
The Big Lebowski.
His name is Lebowski? That's your name, dude.
Starring Jeff Bridges as the Dude.
So that's what you call me, you know? That or his dudeness or Duder or, El Duderino if you're not into the whole brevity thing.
John Goodman as Walter.
Give me the Uzi. Uzi?
You didn't think I was rolling out here naked, did you?
Julianne Moore as Maude.
Was that yoga?
It increases the chances of conception.
Increases?
Steve Buscemi as Donnie.
They posted the next round for the tournament.
When do we play?
And John Turturro as...
Jesus.
You said it, man.
Own the most worshipped comedy of its generation on Blu-ray.
That's marvelous.
Remastered in high def to get the most out of your HD TV.
I don't know about you, but I take comfort in that.
With all new interactive features that really tie the movie together.
That rug really tied the room together, did it not? Yeah, but...
This guy peed on it.
Donnie, please.
The Big Lebowski. Own it on Blu-ray.
The Big Lebowski is nothing short of a masterpiece. This absolutely nutty whodunit centers around the Dude, an out-of-work loafer, and his bowling buddies as they try to solve a supposed caper in an absurdist early 90s LA. It was written and directed by one of the best movie-making duos the world has ever seen, the Coen brothers. It's flawless in its style, intent, and execution from beginning to end, and it's hilarious. You saw the veritable cattle call of amazing actors, Jeff Bridges as the Dude, John Goodman, Steve Buscemi, Julianne Moore, John Turturro, and Sharknado star Tara Reid. Don't hold that against it though, she really tied the room together. The Big Lebowski is an hilarious Raymond Chandler-style tale of ins and outs, and well worth your time. It's got an amazing classic soundtrack, even if you hate the Eagles, man, and it gets better with each and every viewing. In fact, it's a must-watch at least twice to really get all the jokes and self-references. I'm not going to spoil anything more. Just go watch this movie, preferably with some friends and a tasty burger, and settle in for a great time. For WMCM, and signing off for the last time, this has been Seth McNitt. That or his Sethness, or Sether, or, Setherino if you're not into the whole brevity thing. Stay tuned to WMCM. Super Sean Mason will be right back with this weekend's weather.
Hey, can't find what you're looking for? What? You can find what you're looking for and more at WMCM. WMCM-TV has plenty of shows you can view at your pleasure. There's Profile, where we interview people throughout the community. Or if you like sports, we have Sports Talk Live and Sports Scene. And if you're into celebrity gossip, that's why we have Afternoon Delight.
Well, that all looks great, but I'm on a computer, not a TV. I bet you guys don't have a way for me to watch this stuff on a computer.
Oh, we have that covered too. Just go to WMCMTV.com for all the updates.
Wow, that solves all my problems. Thanks, WMCM Genie.
Welcome back to WMCM's Week in Review. I'm Super Sean Mason with this weekend's weather. Taking a look at the forecast for today, going to have a high of 79 and a low of 57. Moving right along to Friday, as you can see, 20% chance of rain, not likely because this weekend is going to be fantastic. High of 61 degrees and a low of 45 degrees, so make sure to bust out those shorts and short sleeves. Saturday, mostly cloudy, high of 71, low of 54. More of a chance for rain, but I doubt it because it's going to be a beautiful weekend because graduation is Sunday. Thus, leading to Sunday, here we have a high of 67 and a low of 51. With a 90% chance of rain, yeah, I'm not banking on it, but I'm not a professional meteorologist, so we'll see. Now we're going to kick it over to Kate Vega with this week's interview.
Thanks, Sean. Well, I am here today with Sarah Sullivan and Mary Atkinson, and they are here to talk to us about dumpster diversion. So, ladies, can you please tell me what is dumpster diversion?
You can start. There you go. Dumpster diversion is really an opportunity for students who are moving home or simply moving out to put their stuff that they don't want to take home with them or move with them into some place besides dumpsters, thus dumpster diversion. And we have arranged for all sorts of places to accept those donations.
Okay, and who's in charge of this event?
The city is in charge this year, and we have several sponsors.
Okay, and whose idea was it? You guys were telling me that this is the third annual dumpster diversion, so who was in charge of it? How did this all get started?
Jessica Olson is a landlord, and she started it back in 2012.
Okay, and you guys have just continued it, kind of, you said, learning each year as you go along. And what sort of items do you collect? What different collection items what can students bring to this dumpster diversion?
Students can bring anything that's usable. We're taking clothing, we're taking household items, we're taking electronics. You can bring electronics that aren't any good anymore. We're taking unopened, non-perishable food that'll be donated. We even have a source that you could bring opened dry goods, like if you have open boxes of cereal that you don't want to just throw away. We have an individual who wants to feed that to his chickens. So we can take just about anything.
Oh, wow. So you said clothes, electronics, even open food. So really anything that you don't want to bring home with you, you can bring it to dumpster diversion and it will go to a good source. And what sort of organizations or charities are these collected items going to then?
We go to the Place of Grace, TLC, Habitat for Humanity, the Restore.
Okay. And so all of those different places you're going to divide up the items then and give it to. Okay. And where are the collection sites? Where are these dumpster diversion sites located?
There's going to be 3 in the area. One is 13th and Pine.
Okay.
The other will be on West Ave in between Taco Bell and Toppers.
Okay. Just in that parking lot right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 8th and Market.
8th and Market. Okay, so 3 different locations for students to bring their stuff.
May 17th and 18th, noon till 6.
Noon till 6 on both days?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sounds good. So, and is it open to all students and community members? Is it just open to students, or can community members bring stuff there too?
Yes. It's basically designed for students,
Okay.
but if people are willing to bring things instead of leaving them on the curb, we're going to probably accept them this year. There has been a change in the city's garbage contract since last year when people were moving out, and basically we are no longer paying for the service of collecting stuff off of the boulevard or off of the street.
Okay.
So it's really even that much more important that we pay attention to what we do with stuff in terms of getting it into the dumpster if it really needs to go there, but getting it diverted to other places as well.
Okay. And who's running the dumpster diversion, and who's going to be there at the site collecting the items? Will I see you guys there?
You'll see me in between Taco Bell and Toppers.
Okay.
We have a representative from Habitat for Humanity at 8th and Market, and then the City of La Crosse representative will be at 13th and Pine.
Okay. And are you still looking for, do you need volunteers or help at all, or how else can people get involved?
We do still need volunteers on both days. And if you'd like to go to Facebook, Dumpster Diversion, and sign up, or if you have any questions.
Okay.
If you have any great ideas for next year.
Okay. So can you tell me a little bit more about the event then? Like, what other, you said besides clothes, what other types of items, or besides, you said this year you just started collecting the non-perishable food items that are open. What other sorts of, is it furniture or mattress? What else do you guys collect?
Definitely furniture.
Okay.
Mattresses and overstuffed things are touchy, you know. Think about what you would want to pick up and take home with you. But at the same time, in spite of the fact that we're talking about diverting things, if there are things that really need to be in the dumpster, then we'll be glad to take those as well. We have lots of dumpsters that will be available also.
Okay.
And the electronics can be working electronics or non-working, but if they are working, if they can be marked some way, or just let us know when we get there, because we like to donate. If they're working, we'd like to donate it further.
So what do you do with like the working electronics and versus non-working electronics? Where would those go to?
Non-working will be recycled.
Okay.
And then the working ones will try to get to a needy family or.
Okay. And what do you think dumpster diversion, how has it impacted the La Crosse community? I know this is only the 3rd year, but how do you think, has it been helpful, or what sort of impact has it had on the community?
It's had a lot on the neighborhood. You don't see as much on the boulevard. And for a homeowner like myself that live in the neighborhood, I mean, it's refreshing.
It definitely can. I know I live in an apartment, and I don't like to see all of that stuff piled up next to a dumpster. So this is a great opportunity for students. Well, you said you do have a Facebook page, so if students would like to check that out, you said they should definitely visit the Facebook page, or else volunteer this weekend, or else what were the dates again, just to remind everyone when they can bring their stuff?
It's Saturday and Sunday, May 17th and 18th.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here and talking to us about dumpster diversion. We will be right back after a quick break to wrap up our newscast.
Meet Selma. She's a 1-year-old tiger mix that loves to play and adventure. And this little kitty is Topaz. She's a curious kitten that likes to learn and play. Meet Sergio. Though this guy looks like a majestic wolf, this 3-year-old mix is nothing but gentle. And here's Finley. She's a 10-month-old pit bull terrier mix that loves to show off her new tricks and can't wait to have her own home.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the phone number for the Cooley Region Humane Society is 781-4014. The University of Wisconsin Lacrosse men's track and field team captured its 24th straight WIAC Outdoor Championship this last Saturday afternoon at the Oshkosh Sports Complex. First place winners for the lacrosse men's team included junior Dominique Nellums for high jump and long jump, Grant Havard for discus, Ross Denham and Daniel Otto for hurdles, and Jeffrey Hall for the pole vault. The Eagles finished with 215 team points, while UW Oshkosh was second with 163, and UW Whitewater was third with 109. It was UWL's 50th outdoor title in school history, including the 36th victory in the last 37 seasons. The 50 conference titles are the most for any sports in the history of Wisconsin at the Wisconsin Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. The lacrosse women were also victorious Saturday, finishing with 232 first-place points in the competition. The lacrosse women finished 60 points better than runner-up Oshkosh and won their third title in a row behind 7 event champions. Sophomore Claire Gordy led the way with 2 individual victories, winning the 100-meter and 200-meter hurdle. Senior Jenna Halverson also had 2 victories, winning the 400 and helped the Eagles win with 1600 relay. Good news for the UWL hockey players looking to show off their moves on the ice next winter. Lacrosse is getting another hockey team. The North American Hockey 3 League, or the NAH3LA, Tuesday said that the owner of the Cooley Region Chill has purchased the Flint Junior Generals and plans to move the team to lacrosse to play for the 2013-2014 season. The primary mission of the NAH3L is to provide structured developmental environment for student athletes whose options are limited but are still reaching their potential and have aspirations of playing in the NAHL or United States Hockey League. Michelle Bryant, owner of the Chill, said that the team, which will be renamed the Lacrosse Freeze, will be a place for player development for bigger leagues. Along with opportunities for lacrosse students as players, it will open up opportunities to a large population of people in lacrosse that may not have ever been introduced to junior hockey game before. Bryant stated, "We want our NAH3L team to be an extension of our Chill brand and to have the primary focus of player development. We not only want to develop players to have the opportunity to play for the Chill, the NHAL club, but also the club for the NAHL or upper levels of junior hockey." Chill coach AJ Janghart states that the move is a good opportunity to expand local hockey and lacrosse area. The NA3HL is a good option for UW lacrosse students and for kids to keep playing after the high school careers with the goal of reaching Division III hockey. Coach Janghart also adds, in some cases, players can reach the Division I level. While the Freeze won't be a direct feeder program for the Chill, they can still keep kids up from the program and give students an option if things don't work out with the Chill. Students interested in playing should contact the NAH3L website at www.nah3l.com for more information. And that's all for this week's sports. We'll be back after one more look at those perfect pets.
At the University of Wisconsin La Crosse, surround yourself with potential. Surround yourself with lifelong friends. Step on campus and be welcomed with a friendly smile. It's just like home. Surround yourself with nature's beauty. Nestled in western Wisconsin's driftless area, it's perfect for learning. Hike the bluffs, bike the marsh, soar. Surround yourself with challenging academics. Our motto is Men's Corpus Gang, Latin for mind and body. Experience a whole education. Conduct research. Surround yourself with distinction. Surround yourself with UW La Crosse.
Thanks so much again for watching WMCM's Week in Review. We appreciate your support throughout this semester, and make sure to be back with us next fall every Thursday at 4:30 right here on Campus Channel 6, Charter Channel 96, and Digital Cable 989. Yay!